what happens here.
Hey, Jim, Fred Adish, very fortunate, comes into this tournament in the quarterfinals.
Maybe.
I know what you're saying.
They get mighty close. There's a zone there that they have to contend with. And that's that distance just between the fighters before they make the initial move.
Now, was Johnny one who initiated the ground play last time? The grappling?
We may see some techniques here. May not go to the ground yet.
If you get the close-up, you can see Johnny's eyes. So intense.
That straight right hand is going to come into play here. You'll see counter-punching from Johnny Rhodes. There it is.
There it is. Kurt.
That straight right hand. He'll let him get up and try to kick him. Here we go.
So Fred's got to get up.
Well, he'll try to get up, but he should put his left hand behind him and scoot up with his left leg. You shouldn't get up facing forward. You should get up going backwards so you can protect yourself if the guy comes in.
The only man I've seen get up from this position was Jason Zalucha in the preliminary.
Yes, he did it correctly.
Oh, whoa. That punch by Johnny Rhodes has opened up a cut on Fred Adish like I've never seen one punch do.
Yes, this fight's over. It's a matter of time here. And again, it looks a lot worse than it is.
What guts on Fred Adish?
He has a cut just above his eye.
Still. Does Johnny want to avoid getting down with him?
Well, I think the corner should just recognize what's going on here.
2.5 minutes old.
Yeah, it's
He's pointing to his eye.
It's the will of the fighter. There's no question. You see a big mouse up there above the eye. And
tell you, I think Johnny showed some empathy again in his early fight against Levicki. He's showing it here.
Yeah, it's very difficult for him to see. That's why he keeps shaking his head that way.
Now, is Rhodes seeing openings but deciding not to go in?
Well, it's very difficult. He doesn't know ground grappling, so if someone is on the ground and they're kicking at you like that, it's fine. You cover up, you grab the leg, and you go for a mounted position.
And now this is a familiar
exactly
position.
What he did. Yes. Now he has all the leverage to punch. If he knew the choke, he'd go for the choke here. He's got his left hand in place. His right arm should just go right behind the head now to choke him out.
Can't say enough about Fred Adish taking this kind of pain.
Yes, yes. It's very difficult for him to see. The bad cuts are above the eye.
You know, Ben, it's amazing that they would not learn those choke holds.
I know, isn't it? It really is.
It's right there.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I mean, I could have.
Here he goes. Here, he's got him in his left hand in place. He can choke him out with one arm, by the way. He'll probably tap now because one arm is all it takes. He just has to close that together.
And Fred's energy really seems sucked out of this point.
Yeah, definitely.
And he knocked out his mouthpiece. He's done everything except tap out.
Yeah, if he rolls over on his stomach, then it's really going to close that choke into a...
How do you get out? Ben, how do you break
Well, you just protect your neck. You just reach up, shoot one hand underneath the elbow so that it takes both sides of the neck to be choked out. So the other, Johnny isn't closing the choke. It's over.
Again, it's over. Johnny Rhodes truly impressing everyone here.
That was very impressive.
Oh, yeah.
That was very impressive to come back after that long fight like that and do what he did.
Well, I think it was, but if you look at the size of this gentleman and you deal with the fact that he's a kicker,
yes,
it really wasn't.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Fred Adish, he comes in as an alternate. He doesn't know what to expect. He's in the quarterfinals against a guy that just crushed a man 6'5", and David, he sits in there. Fred Adish does to his credit.
See, that counterpunching is really tough because as soon as you expose yourself by giving a kick like that, you're leaving yourself open for a counter punch. So all what Johnny did is step back when he tried to throw a kick, and then he came with a straight right hand. Now it's just a matter of time. He really hurt this guy.
You want to hear from Johnny Rhodes? All right, let's go to Johnny Rhodes right now. Herb.
Okay, Johnny, it was a great fight, great fight. The guy wouldn't give up. What'd you think about that?
Well, he's a tough guy. There's a lot of great competitors here. You don't want to embarrass yourself. You want to hang in as long as you can.
Johnny, you got a lot of spirit. You had a lot of energy out there. What do you anticipate for the future?
Well, I'm 39 years old. I've boxed, I've kickboxed, I've done it all. And I wanted to try this.
What do you got planned for the next guy, Johnny?
Well, Pat's a tough fighter. He has a lot of weapons. But I plan on boxing him. Hopefully, let him get me on the ground.
All right, champ. Good luck. We'll see you later.
Time to move on now. We talk about two men who advanced to the quarterfinals. We have Orlando Beat against Remco Pardo. And this is kickboxing against. Let's take a look at the disciplines. Kickboxing. First, grappling. And not only, again, let's re-emphasize, not only are you going in there representing your person yourself, You're representing your style and your discipline. It's time to go now to Orlando Beat, who's once again, for the second time tonight, making his way through the smoke and making his way through the ring. Now, he didn't have that exhausting of a first fight.
No, he didn't. Great fight for him, but he's still a question mark with me.
What? Didn't know he saw him 3 minutes.
This guy's fun to watch. He is really fun to watch. Talk about technique, power, quickness. He's got it all.
All right, here's Orlando.
I'm Orlando Beat, Thai boxing world champion. We're gonna have some fun in the Ultimate Championship. See you. Hey, hey.
Here's another man back for some fun, advancing to the quarterfinals, Remco Pardo, a grappler. Jiu-jitsu is one of his specialties. Judo is another. This is a big man, 24 years old, and according to Jim Brown, just a big kid.
He looks like a big kid. He's much bigger than his opponent, of course.
He's also from Holland, so Gerard Gardeau and the guys are with him, bringing him into the ring, and that was a very long fight that he fought earlier, so he's a bit winded too. This may be a very quick fight here.
What would you say about getting the first fight out of the way in the preliminary rounds, knowing it's a victory? I would virtually eliminate nerves.
Yeah, I don't think that Remco has a chance here.
Here's Remco talking about this event.
Hello, I'm Remco Pardo from Holland. I'm Dutch Open, Open Belgium, Open German, Open Danish, and World Champion in Jiu-Jitsu. I'm competing in this event to get the first prize.
Quarterfinals continue. To do that, Rich Goins with the fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third quarterfinal match tonight pits two more great champions in the Ultimate Fighting Championships, Part 2. Please welcome in the blue corner. He is from Holland, the current owner of the Dutch, Belgium, German, and Danish open class Jiu-Jitsu Championships. He weighs in at 260 pounds, 6'4". Please welcome Remco Pardo. And his opponent, a winner by knockout in his first match this evening, the Thai kickboxing world champion in 1993. He has an impressive record of 55-9, 13 by KO. He has dominated the world of Thai boxing for 7 years. Please welcome Orlando, the Gladiator, Beat.
He has made himself a favorite very early on. Orlando Beat from France.
Not to take anything away from Remco, but he's a little bit winded, and he's the guy who was a little timid in there earlier and used that for his advantage, I think.
Orlando much smaller, 5'10", 170. Remco much heavier, much taller.
Look how Orlando covers up here. Fights sideways. He's a lesser target to hit.
He's got the whole Holland connection now with Frank Hammaker out of it in his corner. Whoa!
Same takedown that Remco used earlier.
Is it instinct now? Do you care where you are, Ben?
Well, I think he has to get over and get him in the mounted position and try to finish him. He goes for these arm locks and spends a lot of time doing it.
Orlando, it's hard for me to imagine him being in this position too many times in his straight-up career.
Orlando is so quick and so clever. I think he'll be out of this pretty soon. If you'll notice, Remco has all of his weight on him and holding onto that elbow. He doesn't want to put all of his weight too far over because Orlando can pull him over his body and then get him in a mounted position. He can just swing him over the top.
So what does Remco have to do?
Remco has to just try to keep the leverage on this side of him.
Again,
maybe a few elbows.
There he goes for the head.
Things. Orlando is one strong man, though.
Is this strength here? Is this strength or is this technique?
This is both. This is both.
He's
strong elbows to the head. He's out.
He's out.
My goodness.
And that's it.
My goodness.
Wow.
How was that?
Remco
unexpected.
Advances.
What an absolute unexpected.
All right, let's go right now to the winner who advances to the semifinals, Remco.
Remco.
And there's Herb.
Remco, we saw you in the gym. You were a monster in the gym, calm. And here you were just as calm till you won. What do you attribute that to?
Yeah. I looked for my chance and grabbed it.
You took a monster chance and you incapacitated your opponent. Did you expect that?
I didn't expect to win.
You didn't expect to win.
I thought he was a tough guy.
Okay, he was a tough guy, but maybe you were a tougher guy. What do you anticipate for your next match?
Try to win.
Remco, good luck. You did a terrific job. Back to you, Brian.
A man of few words, huh?
Yeah, a man of very few words. I didn't expect to win.
He said that yesterday. He says, I don't expect to win. I'm very timid and I'm very nervous right now. But he found himself in the right position, and look what happened. Had all the leverage. Unbelievable technique.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. So the technique of the ring card girls, I understand. But right now we're going to move on through the quarterfinals. You have Scott Baker, who lost, Jason DeLucia, and then you have, of course, Royce Gracie, last year's champ. Now it's time for a look at the disciplines before we get to a look at the fighters. So it's Kung Fu takes on grappling. And this is a fight that's been done before. It was about 2 years ago. And the man right now that took on Royce Gracie is making his way into the ring. He's Jason DeLucia. And Jason's coming in through the smoke. He looks so good. And Jim, I think you mentioned off camera what a tactician he was.
Yes, I think the fight was a great fight from the standpoint of the arts.
Yeah, and he beat Scott Baker to advance. What could he possibly have learned in those 2 years after they went down to the Gracie Academy and fought, where I think Jason didn't last more than 5 minutes, he told us.
Well, the more you learn the Gracie style, the more the Gracies continue to learn. So I don't know how he stands a chance.
Here's Jason talking about his goals today.
Hi, I'm Jason DeLucia. I'm from Bellingham, Massachusetts. I'm a Red Sash in Chinese Kung Fu 5-animal system, and I'm here to test myself in the Ultimate Fighting Championship.
And believe me, test himself he will against Royce Gracie, who's making his way into the ring with the whole Gracie clan. Keep in mind, these people all have just fought. And right now we go to the ring, to the smoke. The Royce Gracie and the whole Gracie family as they make their way into the ring, all of which seem as though they're all ready to fight.
Royce has not planned anything different for this fight opposed to any other fight. He has a strategy. He sticks to his strategy, his game plan, ground grappling. He's an absolute master. He can choke you out, put you to sleep faster than your grandmother could say once upon a time.
You know, all the Gracies have said they really respect Jason and what he's accomplished so far. They love his attitude, and they love his willingness to learn other arts.
That means that they're going to get him out of there quick, huh?
I guess so. And there's his dad, the man. There's a ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
G-Man.
final quarter match of the evening. At the Ultimate Fighting Championships Part 2, please welcome our two combatants out of the red corner. 5'11", 190 pounds. He is a holder of the red sash in 5-animal Kung Fu. He is the winner of 22 bare knuckle matches from Bellingham, Massachusetts, Jason DeLuca. And his opponent from Rio de Janeiro, 6'1", 176 pounds, 27 years old, the defending Ultimate Fighting Champion, Royce Gracie.
What comes to mind when I watch Royce is the way he tries to stare down his opponent. He just stares and he freezes.
He's like a big cat